What's up, family? I am back again with another video on biblical principles that we can apply to our businesses as entrepreneurs in the 21st century that we're living in from biblical characters. Today, I'm going to touch on Joseph. We all heard this story. It's a very familiar passage of scripture. A young boy that was a Hebrew boy ended up not being loved and liked by his family, was sent out from his family, betrayed, backstabbed, lied on, talked about, deceived, and was sold into slavery and eventually became the ruler over all of Egypt. How did this happen though? And what can we take from his story? All right. I want you to like, comment, share, and let me know what you thought about this video at the end. And let's get straight into it. Number one, what we can learn from Joseph is how to persevere through adversity. All right. Joseph faced numerous hardships, including being sold into slavery by his brothers and being falsely accused and imprisoned. Okay, and despite these setbacks, he remained steadfast. He remained focused on what he was supposed to be doing, and he trusted God in the process. And I know sometimes it is hard to build a business. I know sometimes it's hard to do things, raise a family, be a wife, be a husband, whatever it is. But you have to learn from Joseph that you have to persevere through adversities and hardship. Okay, and entrepreneurs can learn the importance of perseverance and maintaining your faith during times of setback and understanding that challenges are often a part of the success that you are about to walk into. Number two, what we can learn from Joseph is how to leverage our talents, our gifts, and our skills wisely. In Genesis chapter 41 and 14 through 30, Joseph's ability to interpret Pharaoh's dream led him to a promotion and an opportunity to save Egypt from famine. We have to understand that right before his promotion, what really led him to this moment of promotion is that in prison, there was two men that were sent into prison by Pharaoh at this time. And they had a dream, and Joseph was activating that skill and practicing the skill on these two men. He successfully interpreted their dreams correctly. And now when it was time for Pharaoh to get his dream interpreted, nobody else could do it. No magician, no astrologer, not even any of the wise men that were there. But Joseph, because he had a good reputation, was recommended by the man that he interpreted the dream correctly. This promotion happened because he was able to do it before and he had a recommendation. And so what we have to understand is you have to learn and recognize how to utilize your unique skills, gifts, talents to address problems, business challenges, and create opportunities. Many of us, we have not mastered anything yet, and we're wondering why money isn't following us, because money follows mastery. And I have that video. I'll link it down below on a couple of things that money loves to follow. Number three, we have to learn how to practice integrity through all situations. In Genesis chapter 39, verse 7 through 12, we see that Joseph's refusal to succumb to Potiphar's wife's advances, despite the risk of his position, he understood that he had to demonstrate commitment to integrity. And so for entrepreneurs, what we have to understand is maintaining ethical behavior is very important in the marketplace. Maintaining integrity in all business dealings is crucial. Even when faced with temptations, shortcuts, hey, you know, if you do this, I'll give you this. Be very mindful, be very careful of how you treat opportunities, and if you bend or succumb or even compromise what you believe in. Number four, what we can understand and learn from Joseph is how to plan for the future. In Genesis chapter 41, verse 46 through 49, Joseph's strategic planning during the 7 years of plenty saved them in the 7 years of famine. So when Pharaoh had his dream, it was a dream that the land of Egypt would come into 7 years of plenty and 7 years of lack or famine. And in the 7 years of plenty, Joseph came up with a strategy on how they can still prosper and make money off of the plenty that they save wisely. And so he had a plan on how to manage resources well for the future. This is very important as entrepreneurs because you will have great years and then you may have a low year, but you don't want to use all your cash in the great year. And then now when your year of emptiness is here, you don't have anything to fall back on. And so it's very important that you learn how to utilize your resources wisely and how to plan strategically for the future. Last but not least, what we can learn from Joseph is how to forgive and how to reconcile with others. In Genesis chapter 45, verse 4 through 15, and Genesis chapter 50, verse 19 through 21, Joseph forgave his brothers. I told you guys earlier that they were the ones that were so jealous of him that they sold their own blood into slavery, lied to their father, said that he was eaten by an animal. And they really betrayed his brother. But we see that when the brothers needed something, they came to Egypt, and it just so happened that Joseph was reigning over Egypt at this time. And now Joseph was able to bring his brothers into prosperity through his process. And he tells his brothers that what you meant for evil, God turned it around for my good. I forgive you. I love you guys. Go get the rest of our family. I have a land for you called Goshen. We see this, that Joseph forgave his brothers who had wronged him, did him dirty, and he reconciled with them. I think it's so important that as entrepreneurs that we are whole and we are healed, because it will affect your money. Your mental and your emotional health and well-being will affect your business. He forgives their past grievances. He builds a next relationship with them, a positive relationship with them, even after all of the conflict. And he began to foster a healthy environment with his family. How in the world are you going to become successful and wealthy, but you're like, you know what, forget my family? No, it's not even about us. It's bigger than us. It's about generational wealth. It's about helping others grow to the next level dimension in your own house. So I encourage each and every entrepreneur that is listening to this video to go back and reconcile with your family, people that you know that are called to where you're going, and bringing them along with you and just letting them know you love them, you're here for them, and you're encouraged in the process. All right. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a like, comment, and share, and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. I will see you very, very soon.